Hi, welcome to GTech Skills. In this video, I will explain how you can create a bar chart in Power BI Desktop. So, I have imported a sample data set from Power BI Desktop called as Financials, which has the financial details called as sales, gross sales, profit for each date. So, there are different visuals like you have stacked bar chart, clustered bar chart, and then 100% stacked bar chart. So this is similar to the uh, column chart that we have seen in my previous video. So I'm selecting the stacked bar chart. So I am adding the data as my access value, and I don't want the hierarchy, and then I'm just fine with the date. So I'm adding the gross sales, sales, profit. So I have added three metrics to my visual. So this is the bar chart. So stacked bar chart. So which will have one single line for all of these metrics. So in this visual, you can format your visuals. So this is the option, format your visual, where you can go ahead and change the format as per your requirement. So first let's see the general properties. So this visual and general options were brought in the latest Power BI desktop. In earlier version, like it, all the options were under the visual. So on the general properties, like you can set the height and width of the visual. You can set the position of the visual. So is it a responsive or maintain layer order? That options you can select under the properties. And on the title, like you can provide the title of this visual. So I'm changing this as sales data. So if you see here, this has been changed to sales data. So I can even select the font and size and what is the text color and what is the alignment of my header. So these things can be changed here. So that is for the title. So these are the effects like background effects, visual border, shadow. So if you need any of this, like you can update over here. So let's go back to the visual. So this is where like you can update the x-axis naming conventions, range values, what is the scale type. So you can provide the title for your x-axis. So if you don't need it, like you can cancel the title where like you will not have the Excel x-axis title, sorry, y-axis title. And then similarly for x-axis, you can provide the range minimum and maximum value. And then you can provide the title. You can disable the title. So you can add the data labels to the visuals. So data labels will provide the what is the gross sales value, what is the sales value, and what is the profit value. So if you enable, so this is the data label option. So if you enable it, like within the each bar, like you will have the values of uh, each gross sales or sales and profit, etc. So you can select settings for each different value like gross sales, sales and profit. These are the three series that we have. So you can apply settings for individual series. So here you can update the position whether it is for inside end, or if you want to have it as an inside center, or if you have it as an inside base. So these are the options that you can provide for the data labels. So you can also include like a total label. So that is, if you include the total label at the end of the bar chart, you will have the total values. So you can provide like what is the representation of these values. So that is, you can add it to the display units. So if you give it in thousands, like it will be on the thousands value. So if you give it on the millions, like it will be on the millions. So this is how like you format your visuals. So this formatting visuals is like applicable for all the visuals like within Power BI where you can update all of these properties. So now we have seen the stacked bar chart. So let's go ahead and see the next bar chart that we have, a clustered bar chart. We can have the date, remove the hierarchy, gross sales, sales, and profit. So similar to the column chart, like even for the bar chart, for this stacked clustered bar chart, we will have 3 lines for each month, and then we can go for the 100% stacked bar chart. So let's have the date column added here, move the hierarchy, gross sales, sales, and then profit. So in the 100% stacked column chart, like it will be on the column level, whereas in stacked 100% stacked bar chart, like it will be as a bar level. So this 100% stacked bar chart will provide the data based upon the percentage value. Like for 100 percentage, what is the total gross sales value, and what is the sales value, and what is the profit value. So once you create the bar chart, you can change the visuals like you need. So you have to just select the visuals, and then if you want to change back to the clustered bar chart, if you just select this, this will get changed. And similarly, if you want to change it to the column chart, that also can be changed it here. So it's you don't have to create that as a new visuals. So you can just play around whatever chart that is required. Yeah. So if you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.